The following presentation will review main body mechanics concepts. By the end of this video, you should be able to understand how to position your body better or how to assess a fellow employee on their body mechanics while performing job tasks. We will discuss what the power stance is and then power zones 1 through 3. It won't be possible 100% of the time to assume all of these positions, but if you can keep the majority of your work within these concepts, you will be reducing stress to your body and ultimately decreasing chance of discomforts or injuries. We need to make sure to take care of our bodies now so we can enjoy our time doing the things we want to do without worrying about discomforts. The very first concept we will discuss is the foundation to body mechanics, the power stance. We want to see that feet are staggered and shoulder width apart when you approach your workstation and begin your task. You can see the spine is upright, maintaining its 3 natural curves that resemble the letter S. Shoulders here and feet and hips are facing in the direction of the work, and the arms are near the body with the elbows bent. This places your body in a position with a great base of support that recruits core muscles. It's the optimal ready position. Let's look at a field example. Now, knowing what good power stance looks like, do you think this employee is demonstrating that? Here you can see the employee is not in an ideal stance. His feet are spaced too narrow and are not staggered. His upper body is rounded forward and not maintaining a neutral spine. His grip is a bit too narrow. When handling tools, you want to maintain a wide grip, but here you can see that the grip is a little narrow, which will cause awkward postures when digging. Let's see another example. Here you can see the employee is in a much better power stance. His feet are staggered and shoulder width apart. You can see that the feet, hips, and shoulders are facing forward and his spine is in neutral. The grip is wider and the elbows are bent and near to his side. No matter the task, always assume a power stance right away or approach your workstation thinking to yourself how a power stance could be achieved. Once your power stance is established, the next step is to make sure the majority of the work you are performing is within your power zones. Staying within power zone 1 means that you are working somewhere in the range between your shoulders and knees. Let's look at another field picture to assess power zone 1. As you can see, this employee is working above shoulder height, which is not where the optimal strength is, and this position also increases stress to the body in areas such as the shoulders. In this example, you can see the employee is working below knee. He is forward bent at the spine with his legs straight. This places increased stress at the back and shoulders. When able, bring work up to your level within that knee to shoulder height. However, that's not always possible in the utility world. For work near ground level, getting into a half kneeling position allows you to still work within that knee to shoulder height. You can see here how the spine is placed in a much better neutral position when kneeling. Just remember, when performing any kneeling task, make sure you are wearing or using kneeling pads. Next, let's look at power zone 2. This concept addresses reaching. In power zone 2, you want to move work close to you or position your body closer to your work. The majority of your work should be within a forearm's reach away. In this example here, you can see the employee is reaching far away from his body, much further than a forearm's reach away. Sometimes there are obstacles in the way, but do your best to get into a position that allows you to be closer to your task. By moving his body or moving the work closer to him, he is able to stay within power zone 2. In this picture, you can see he's working within a forearm's reach away. Power zone 3 is all about avoiding twisting. Particularly, we want to avoid twisting at the spine or at the lower extremities. Similar to power stance, we want to make sure the work we are performing is out in front of us, meaning that our shoulders, hips, and feet are all facing the direction of our work. Take notice of the feet in this picture. You can see they are facing a different direction compared to the shoulders and hips. They are facing away from his shoveling work. This is causing the employee to twist at the spine, and you can see he is outside of power zone 3. To correct the problem, the employee pivoted his feet so that they are facing the direction of the work, and now he is working within power zone 3. When handling materials, make sure you are pivoting your feet and taking that extra step to face the direction you are working in or dropping materials off. So in review, approach your work site and determine how you can best position your body or your work so you can maintain a power stance and work within those 3 power zones. You might not always be able to achieve all of them at once, but getting into the best possible position for the work task you are about to perform will have an impact on decreasing the stress to your body.